me start by saying the faculty do own the curriculum, and it's really important for every dean to remember that. But the dean provides a vision and provides inspiration, but the most important thing that the dean offers is to provide the environment for innovation, to facilitate and open the environment to being bold and trying new things. And when I say provide the environment for that, it's providing actually the physical environment that makes it possible for people to meet with each other, but providing space, also the space, the intellectual space. So the intellectual environment is really important. So one of the first things we actually did here before we started thinking about changing our curriculum completely, which is totally, I give total credit to my wonderful faculty for having envisioned that and went through with it, is to bring in some of the facts, bring in some of the knowledge of what's going on globally. What are the trends?
The first piece of what they started with was really where we wanted to end up, which, what's our product? Mm-hmm. At the end of an undergraduate Penn education, what do we want the graduate of Penn nursing to be like? The competencies, the vision, the way they view the world, the contribution that they're able to make. And so starting with defining our product, we think was key, because that then was the grounding for us to think, how do we get there?
We were very concerned. The curriculum hadn't been attended to in a little bit of time, but we were rolling along. We thought we were doing an okay job, but we did want to do an evaluation. So we started a mapping project to look for gaps and redundancies. We have some faculty who are very entrepreneurial and tend to want to really include what they're most interested in, and sometimes we were worried, maybe perhaps at the expense of something that was very essential. So the mapping project was started looking at, by sort of really reviewing course syllabi, course schedules, as well as course evaluation materials. Concepts within the courses were identified and sort of laid out on a huge Excel spreadsheet. It was really interesting to do. And we got through that process and then decided we really needed to look at some maybe very specific concepts, things like the nursing process, things like cultural competencies, things like spirituality, evidence-based practice, to see exactly how they were being attended to, especially in light of the essentials and our program objectives. So sort of separate maps were done on each of those, looking specifically at some of the essentials, how we met those essentials.
We went through, maybe 20 drafts of what a mission, vision, value statement should be for the school. But we kept bringing it back to the faculty. You know, is this what you're telling us undergraduate nursing education should be about? Is this a good summary of your vision? And they finally said yes, and then we moved it to another group. And this was a group of all the constituents, the directors of nursing, we had students involved, key faculty member, and said, all right, take a 30,000-foot view of the curriculum. What are the strengths of our existing curriculum? Because it was very strong. And what do we need to achieve this kind of mission, vision, values? And they said one of the things we needed was an organizing framework. And so we said, okay, what should it be? And they said, why don't you go and write it?